player, DJ Phee, is her own team's defensive dream and every opponent's worst nightmare on the court. She holds a number of volleyball records at West Point and is currently ranked second in the Patriot League books for all-time career digs and most digs in a season. But beyond the numbers and the stats, the success of her team as a whole is what drives her to do everything in her power to get the ball up.
Everyone always says there's not a lot of glory in playing defense, but I have so much fun playing this position and it's such a great feeling. I really think it makes me more invested in how the team performs when it's all up to me to get the ball up. You don't have to be the best player to get a lot of digs. Honestly, digging is about going after every ball and not really caring if you're going to hurt yourself, not really caring if sometimes your teammates are going to trample you or, whether the team's bigger than you, faster than you, stronger than you, you can always dive. You can always throw your body on the ground. You can always go for a ball as hard as you can, and there's always that chance that you'll get it up. It's the way that you set your team up to play offense and go after the other team. So is it the most important thing? No, every aspect coming together is the most important thing, but it adds to the success of the team, definitely.
Phee has done her part more than 1,600 times to stop opposing teams from scoring against Army, making her #1 on the Black Knights' career digs ledger. Her 2012 stats of 577 digs and 5.6 digs per set earned her 2 more Army records for digs in a single season and digs per set.
The way I can describe playing defense and digging is just trying to control being frantic. You want to hone in on being absolutely out of your mind crazy, going for every ball, but you also want to be in control. And the satisfaction that I feel doesn't come until the end of the play. So I could get a dig, but the play's not over. My setter still needs to get there, my hitter still needs to go there, and I still need to talk to my hitter and tell her where to hit. So the satisfaction doesn't really come until after the play, and maybe I'll be like, all right, that was a pretty sweet dig. But most of the time, it's the satisfaction of seeing my hitter get the kill or setter get the dump or us getting a sick block.
Phee came to West Point out of the Texas Advantage Volleyball Club, a well-respected club team with a national reputation. She has experience as an outside hitter but switched to a more defensive role midway through her freshman year. And since then, the Texas native has been digging every aspect of playing Libero.
Coming from being an outside hitter to transitioning into Libero, I completely had to change my mindset. So instead of going after the other team, I have to stop them from scoring the point, and it's an amazing feeling. And right now I'm at the point playing this position where it feels better to me to get a dig and stop the team from scoring on my team than it was to get a kill. I absolutely love the feeling I get when I get a dig. It's not just an opportunity to stop the other team, but it's an opportunity to give my teammate the chance to score a point. It's also helpful being a defensive player that used to play offense. When I'm playing defense, I try and think to myself, what would I do in this situation? Maybe not necessarily during the play. During the play, it's more instinctive, where do most hitters hit? Where did they hit when we watch film on them? Stuff like that. But before a play starts, say we've had a long run on them, I try to think to myself, okay, if I was trying to get my team out of this rotation, what would I do? So I'll say, hey, watch tip, because she's going to want to tip right now, or hey, watch that deep shot, because they haven't done it in a while. So being able to think like a hitter is something that I've valued a lot being a defensive player. I think the #1 thing I've learned is you can't do anything alone. There are so many people that I have to thank for my success here and the experience I've had overall. And I think moving forward into the Army and into being an adult, not playing volleyball anymore, I'm always going to take that with me, that you can always ask for help and people are always willing to help you, and you really can't get anything big done alone. So that's probably what I'm going to take with me.
Army athletics run in the Phee family. Before ever even stepping foot on a West Point court, DJ has always been an avid Army football fan. Her father lettered in the sport and graduated from the United States Military Academy in 1985. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Plowski.